Hi, racing fans, and welcome to the Laurel Park Replay Show for Saturday, September 30th. We have 12 races on the Saturday program on Commonwealth Day, including the Grade 2 Baltimore-Washington International Turf Cup as one of the featured events of the afternoon. 8 turf stakes on Saturday afternoon. Quick reminder, on Sunday morning, we'll be simulcasting the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe from Chantilly in France. Be sure to arrive early. Gates open at 9:45 a.m. First race for the simulcast action from France will be the Arc at 10:05 a.m. on Sunday morning, and stick around for our live card with a post time of 1:10 and our Garden Terrace Sunday brunch from noon to 4, just $22 per person. Update on the racing schedule here in Maryland as well. Remember, Friday, October 6th, starting Friday, October 6th, we'll be racing Friday through Monday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and adding Monday to the card for that 4-day week starting Friday here in Maryland. Our new racing schedule. Go to laurelpark.com for all the details on that. Let's get to the action on Saturday afternoon, the first of a dozen on Commonwealth Day.
The all-new Laurel Park is beyond your expectations. Feel the anticipation.
Is this long shot?
Witness the speed. Experience the thrill.
Racer coming in, then lined up. Now Allen. And they're off. Running in the Vale away first from Pops Racer, and Special Envoy inside will settle right off the pace, and Speed Gracer is next, and Max James and CB Bodymeister in the back as they push around that first turn run where Running in the Vale is against the rail and leads it. Pops Racer trying to press from the outside in second. The pace solid enough, and Special Envoy is 3 lengths off for Speed third, and Speed Gracer is in fourth, and Max James is in fifth, and CB Bodymeister has 8 to make up now. So with about 6 furlongs left to go, it's Running in the Vale, just a neck in front from Pops Racer. Special Envoy is kept up close there, and Speed Gracer's right alongside of Special Envoy. And Max James, CB Bodymeister, has 7 to close now. Heading for the 5-turn run with a half-mile left to go in the Burt Allen Stakes. Running in the Vale, try to get rid of Pops Racer on that pace. It's Special Envoy third to the inside, and Speed Gracer is fourth. Max James and CB Bodymeister around that far turn. Running in the Vale. Pops Racer still there trying to stick, and Speed Gracer revs up with a 3-wide bid, a solid bid. Speed Gracer 3 deep. Special Envoy still waiting in the wings, just a couple of lengths from the leaders as 3 of them line up, and then CB Bodymeister and Max James coming toward the quarter pole on the top of the stretch now, and Special Envoys come off the inside for a 4-wide sweep. On the inside, trying to hang tough there is Running in the Vale. In between horses is Speed Gracer. It's Special Envoy, Speed Gracer shifting in a little bit and Running in the Vale. In the last furlong, Special Envoy, a narrow lead. Speed Gracer giving it a go on the inside with a 16th left, but Special Envoy at 1-9 will score as a popular winner of the Burt Allen Stakes on opening day. Common Racing Commonwealth Day. Speed Gracer was second, and Running in the Vale And they're off. Wildcat Rising, Communion Money, Breaking Waterford on the inside is sent up for early speed, and in the pink is Not Above Love. Love My Sisters back fourth on the outside. Here's Archidoro on fifth, and the inside now, and Dominic's Pride and Hydro are next in line, and racing back of the pack are Wildcat Rising, who settled third last position, and Dear Charlotte back there with True Determination. A pacemaker is Breaking Waterford, 3/4 of a length from the favorite Communion Money, and Not Above Love is in third, and Love My Sisters next, and Dominic's Pride fifth in between, and Hydro the far outside. Archidoro, then Wildcat Rising has about 7 to make up, and Dear Charlotte and True Determination. 9 lengths covers them into the far turn run, where it's Breaking Waterford just narrow in the front from Communion Money there to the outside. Just off the heels of them, the outside, and here is Love My Sisters in third, and Not Above Love is in fourth. Dominic's Pride is in fifth, and Wildcat Rising saving ground as they push on to the top of the stretch for the long run in. It's Communion Money with a 2.5 length advantage. Love My Sisters, Not Above Love's under a drive down toward the inside. The others have to do a little better now. Is Dominic's Pride picking up late the far outside for a share. In the last 3/16 of a mile, Communion Money with a 3-length lead, and Not Above Love a determined second. Dear Charlotte on the inside, and Love My Sisters, a 16th left to go. Communion Money in front. Communion Money 6-5, going for the second finish from Not Above Love. Communion Money, Not Above Love. Dear Charlotte, Dominic's Pride. Love My Sisters, a Wildcat Rising. And they're off in the Brook Meade. Secret or Not and Queen Caroline breaking together. There goes Queen Caroline out to establish the early lead. The outside Zen Benny now moving forward into second, and Secret or Not back in third position. They're followed by Armoise now in between horses, and Street Miz and Sweet Sandy in the back. Sweet Sandy's about 8 off the pace up ahead. Zen Benny now takes the lead. Queen Caroline will settle right off that target in second spot, and then it's Armoise between horses third, Street Miz and Secret or Not, and Sweet Sandy is last of them all, still 7 or 8 from the front. So the pace is honest out there with Zen Benny in a 3-length advantage, but the well-settled Queen Caroline has the target in sight now with about 4.5 furlongs left. Armoise also right there, third position, just about 5 to close in, then Secret or Not and Street Miz and Sweet Sandy's got to pick it up from the back still. Heading with the far turn, Zen Benny, but Queen Caroline getting closer, length and a half off that leader now, and Armoise in third. Secret or Not at the rail, ridden along for a little more run from fourth, then Sweet Sandy and Street Miz tails off last. 3 ace on the wire. Zen Benny still in front, but Queen Caroline is there, and it's 3 lengths back. Armoise now getting into action. Armoise ridden along third, and 3 to close, and Secret or Not is fourth, and Sweet Sandy driven to the far outside. They're into the stretch now, and it's Zen Benny just holding on, but Queen Caroline pushes on by to a narrow lead, and Armoise to full attack out in the center of the course in third. It is Queen Caroline in front. Queen Caroline breaks away length and a half in front from Armoise. A 16th left to go. Queen Caroline from Armoise, and Secret or Not picks up third, late from Zen Benny, then Sweet Sandy. Time 140. And they're off. Solid start of the outside, Major Metro and Mr. Small. They're joined now and headed by Cobb, has got that hit in front. Cobb, and now Ghost Walker is speeding up on the inside. And Dreamliner up that rail moves into third. Mr. Small back in fourth. Major Metro is in fifth. Strident sixth on the inside, and Mr. Sultana next. And Biogenic and Sumi are the two in the back. They've got 8 to close on the pacemakers up ahead. As Dreamliner comes up on the inside to engage Ghost Walker head-to-head for the lead. Cobb is keeping track out of the clear from third position. Mr. Small, Major Metro, Strident on the inside, just 3 lengths from the front. Then Biogenic trying to unwind on the far outside with 6 to make up into the far turn run. Then Sue Me and Mr. Sultana into the far turn 3-way battle. On the inside, Dreamliner. In between horses, Ghost Walker. To the outside, Cobb is staying on. There goes Cobb now trying to get away from Dreamliner. Ghost Walker a bit weary in third. And then on the far outside, here comes Biogenic looping 5-6 wide. Biogenic and Sumi's into contention in between horses, trying to surge in the last 3/16. Cobb, here comes Sumi. Cobb, Sumi second, and the outside now. Here's Sumi coming at Cobb. Cobb trying to hold for another furlong. Cobb extended. Here's Sumi, and then Biogenic third of 16 to go. Sumi and Fergal Lynch. Sumi putting it together. Sumi a length and a quarter from Cobb second. Biogenic was third. Major Metro and Mr. Sultana. In the gate. Off of the punch line. Sharp start for Two Notch Road, but there goes a wait today to take a narrow lead. Limehouse Louis, then Fly E Dubai is fourth, while 3 deep and Wing Fighter away running in the 5th spot. Then Crypto's Holiday and Lawyer Dave, Homespun Hero is last. Awake the Days, a speed into the far turn, a length and a half from Fly E Dubai and Two Notch Road. Chasing on the inside from third position. Then it's Crypto's Holiday and Limehouse Louis is in between runners. Lawyer Dave trying to get going from third. Last position has 6 to make up, and then Wing Fighter and Homespun Hero trailing. Coming to the top of the stretch, more than a quarter of a mile home now, and it's Fly Dubai on the outside, a narrow lead, taking over from Awake the Day. Crypto's Holiday, Two Notch Road is trying to quick kick from fourth, and it's Lawyer Dave the far outside, and Limehouse Louis, as Two Notch Road is now taking the inside path, but in the meantime, Lawyer Dave fires up on the outside. Lawyer Dave and Crypto's Holiday. Fly Dubai's back in third, and Limehouse Louis and Homespun Hero. Lawyer Dave gonna litigate the photo. Lawyer Dave from Crypto's Holiday, photo finish in the punchline. The Kelso turf course. Off in the Oakley. Northern Eclipse, Trish's Wish, the Grace speeding up on the inside. Exaggerated will take a spot right off the speed. Uphill Battle is fourth and saving ground. Then Grace is ready and Daniela. And last is Sister Says. Trish's Wish, the Grace streaks away to a 3-length advantage from Northern Eclipse. And Exaggerated Uphill Battle is in fourth. They're followed by Grace is Ready in fifth. And Daniela and Sister Says. Trish's Wish rounding that far turn. Northern Eclipse is keeping tabs on that speedy leader. And Exaggerated is racing in hand in third position, gets a tap to go on as they swing in for the long run home. And they're followed down to the inside by Uphill Battle, and Grace is Ready, and Sister Says, and Daniela into the stretch. Northern Eclipse, here's Exaggerated on the outside. Trish's Wish backs off in third after that speed, and Uphill Battle is in fourth. Through the last furlong, Exaggerated and Daniel Santino, they're taking off at the 16th pole from Northern Eclipse. Uphill Battle, Sister Says, picking up late at the far outside. Exaggerated from Northern Eclipse. Uphill Battle, and then Sister Says. Goes in. Off of the Commonwealth Oaks. Middle of the pack, I'm Betty G. Fly by, away with good early speed, and in the lead on the far outside. Here's Chubby Star right up there with early foot two. And then it's Tapperjay in charge, racing side by side in mid-pack. And Proud Reunion and Flower Fashion follow that group in Rimska, and Canny is last. 8 lengths covers the field into the first 10 run here in the Commonwealth Oaks. It is I'm Betty G showing the way in a 23.46 opening quarter mile from Chubby Star in second. Flyby is rating along under a hard hold in third. In the lead is out in the clear, racing up there to right alongside Flyby. It is a length and a half, and Tapperjay is racing in fifth, and good striking range of the pace up ahead. Then Charged in Flower Fashion, and Rimska and Proud Reunion, and Canny is last. 8 or 9 lengths covers them in a 47.38 half mile. Heading on for the far turn, I'm Betty G's in control. I'm Betty G from Chubby Star by about a length in the lead. Then Flyby is fourth to the inside. Tapperjay's in between horses fifth. Flower Fashion is in sixth. Then Charge and Rimska trying to work up there 3 wide into the far turn. Still has 7 lengths to make up in Proud Reunion, and Canny trailing the field. Around that turn, 6 and 111.43. And so it's still I'm Betty G, Chubby Star there, and in the lead trying to fire up. Ridden along on the outside, Tapperjay is waiting just in behind the trio. Tapperjay trying to spy some daylight and slice through in between horses, and Tapperjay has found room. Tapperjay now comes now to I'm Betty G for the final furlong in the lead. And Rimska on the far outside is rolling home. Here's Rimska on the far outside. On the inside is I'm Betty G. In between horses, Tapperjay in the lead fights on. And here on the outside is Rimska. Rimska rolls by. Rimska, Tapperjay. And third is I'm Betty G, maybe over in the lead. And then Flower Fashion in the Commonwealth Oaks. gate. And they're off of the Baltimore-Washington International Turf Cup. Glorious Empire off to a sharp start, but Christmas Sky, this long shot's got that early zip and takes the lead and crosses over to the rail there, 35 feet, and leading by 3 from Glorious Empire. Here's Projected in third, then on the outside is Catapult, who's 3 deep into the turn run, and Tower of Texas and Ring Weekend at the back of the pack. Solid pace indeed as they round that turn now. It is Christmas Sky and a 23.60 sharp opening quarter mile with Glorious Empire 6 lengths behind the speed in second and 2 lengths back, and Projected is third. Catapult follows Projected. Tower of Texas and Ring Weekend down on the inside, last position now, and double digits from the front. Maybe 12 or 13 lengths will cover the field heading into the far turn. And so it's Christmas Sky, that quick pace now, 7-8 in front from Glorious Empire and Projected in third, then Catapult in fourth, and Ring Weekend and Tower of Texas, a 46.21 half mile, as Christmas Sky is trying to sustain with his sharp speed. Projected has 8 lengths to make up now, and Catapult has moved into third. Ring Weekend, they're followed by Tower of Texas and Glorious Empire. They're coming past the quarter pole and the top of the stretch. Christmas Sky 110.33, 6 furlongs. They're trying to close the gap now. Here's Projected first to quicken. Projected now after Christmas Sky is trying to hold for another 3/16. Catapult out of the inside, and Ring Weekend firing some on the far outside. Projected, Ring Weekend coming into second now, and then Christmas Sky in between horses is Catapult, a 16th to go. Projected to win the Baltimore-Washington International Turf Cup from Catapult second, and Ring Weekend followed by Tower of Texas and Christmas Sky, and then Glorious Empire. And they're off. Yes to the dress, off to a sharp start with Wolverette there and holding fast in between horses, tugging along with some early speed too. And next is Wicked Sister, and back in 4th spot as they head for the turn, and Cluck's Kryptonite and Graceful Request and Virginia Fable 3 deep. And Here and Now, the back, some 11 lengths off that pacemaker. Yes to the dress. Yes to the dress, 3.5 furlongs out of the Jamestown from Holding Fast, and Wolverette is third at the rail. Then Wicked Sister, 3 in advance. Then Virginia Fable, and working hard is Clark's Kryptonite, ridden along on the inside. Graceful Request has about 8 to make up, and last is Here and Now. And they're into the stretch with a quarter of a mile to go. Yes to the dress, just hand-ridden. Yes to the dress, breezing along with a 5-length advantage. Holding Fast, trying to hold second, but Wolverette is driving hard on the inside, and in between horses, Wicked Sister. Wicked Sister charging at Wolverette for second, but in the final furlong, it's all yes to the dress. Does she like the turf? Yes to the dress. From Wicked Sister second, and Wolverette Holding Fast. And they're off. Sharp start there for Super Striking, who strikes to the lead from Sugar Shack in second. On the inside is Words of a Feather right up there with their least speed at the outside. Honey Fireballs in the second group as well as they head over the far turn run. And they fire outside. There is Barrel's Flight is also in the mix in the second group. Oh So Lovely will settle just behind that group of runners. And Dothraki Sees next. And Saguaro Row out in the clear improves a couple of spots. The gap of 5 lengths back to Peach of a Gal. And Caught Dreamin' is now ground saving from that far outside post. And Janelle Dreams is the trailer. It is Super Striking, 3 furlongs to go, and a 2-length lead with Sugar Shack full out in second to the outside. Saguaro Row continues to gain, and Words of a Feather back in 4th spot as they move toward the top of the stretch. A quarter of a mile left to go, and on the inside is Super Striking, who turns for home, but on the outside, Saguaro Row straightens for home and widens under a drive, opening up 2.5, 3 lengths. It's going to be Saguaro Row pouring it on in the final furlong. Here's Saguaro Row looking good for that last 1/8 of a mile from Super Striking second, and then Caught Dreamin', who will run on very late. It's going to be tighter for second, but here's Saguaro Row and Forest Boyce with Caught Dreamin' just catching Super Striking for second, then Dothraki Sea and Sugar Shack. They are in the gate. Off of the Commonwealth Derby, and Voodoo Song right to the front with Profiteer breaking well and settling back between horses. 302 Cassie on the outside now moves to second, and Dover Cliffs is right there too. On the inside we have Just Howard, who's racing 4th, and Profiteer, his next final copy, is dropped to the back of the pack. So Voodoo Song up front with a 2.5 length lead onto the first turn with 302 Cassie second, and Just Howard a sharp third on the inside. Dover Cliffs just behind that duo. Another 2.5 back, and it's Profiteer, followed by Final Copy, who's the final runner, and about 9 to make up as they move around the turn in the Commonwealth Derby. 22.97 was that opening quarter mile, but Voodoo Song is doing it well. On this firm going, leads by 3 from 302 Cassie. Maryland bred Just Howard is third of the inside, and Dover Cliffs asks for a little more run to play catch up from 4th, now within 4 lengths of the speed of Voodoo Song. They're followed by Profiteer, who's got 6 to close, and Final Copy's last with a half mile left to go. 46.47 was the half mile for Voodoo Song, with 302 Cassie now just a length behind this long shot is, and it's Just Howard third to the inside. Dover Cliffs, Profiteer is traveling 5 lengths off of Voodoo Song around that far turn, and Final Copy 3 furlongs from the line. Voodoo Song, 302 Cassie pushed full out to play catch up now, then Just Howard. The whip is out on Dover Cliffs. In behind them is Profiteer looking for a way through to the inside, and Final Copy's deep out in the center of the course, trying to come now into the stretch of the 316s. Voodoo Song, Just Howard is running a big one. Just Howard on the outside at Voodoo Song. Voodoo Song, Just Howard and Voodoo Song with a 16th to go. Profiteer third, Final Copy fourth. Just Howard, the Maryland bred does it. Just Howard from Voodoo Song and Profiteer, then Final Copy in the Commonwealth Derby. And they're off. Good beginning there for Pompano with that early zip. Pompano, Pledge of Love, came out running alongside in second spot. Then to the inside, here's Crazy Bernice picking it up into third position, and Gimme Kimmy settles back in fourth. Mama Doolittle racing fifth on the outside. Then it's Mazzy Star. Catch in between horses, and Reward the Gypsy is the last runner off the inside, and some 9 off the speed of Pompano past the 5 ace. Pompano from Pledge of Love, length and a half, with Crazy Bernice holding the inside position in third, and Gimme Kimmy out on the clear in fourth. 2 more lengths, Mazzy Star, then catching Mama Doolittle, and last is Reward the Gypsy, racing into the far turn with the speed of Pompano to catch. Pompano from Pledge of Love by a length and a quarter. Gimme Kimmy firing up a run from the outside and looking good now from third. Crazy Bernice is in fourth, 3 more lengths back, and catches next. Then Reward the Gypsy is past Mazzy Star, driven last Mama Doolittle. Quarter pole, top of the stretch, and Gimme Kimmy glides to the front. Gimme Kimmy all of a sudden 2 in front from Pledge of Love as they straighten in. Then Pompano and Crazy Bernice. On the far outside is Reward the Gypsy for a share, but through the last 1/8 of a mile, and it's Gimme Kimmy, and Steve Hamilton just took a peek back, and Gimme Kimmy is on cruise control now for the final stages in the last 16th. It's Gimme Kimmy and a 3-way run for second, with Reward the Gypsy picking up second from Pledge of Love. Then Pompano, Crazy Bernice. Time was 1:25.08. That's it for a dozen races on Commonwealth D. Quite an exciting card here at Laurel Park. We'll do it again on Sunday, 1:10 post time, simulcast of the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. At post time for that race will be 10:05 a.m. on Sunday morning. Gates will open early here at Laurel Park at 9:45 a.m. After the ARC simulcast action, we'll have several races from France, the live card as well. And remember, Friday, October 6th, we'll be shifting that racing schedule through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Maryland Million Day on the way in October. Maryland Million Day, Saturday, October 21st. Go to MarylandMillion.com for more details on Jim McKay, Maryland Million Day. That's it for the Saturday card. We'll see you out here at Laurel Park very soon.